Peggy 18.
I won't rest until I find the truth.
Hey guys, this is Rahana100 back with another video. Today I'm going to give my review of Deus Ex Human Revolution, which is an action RPG game developed by Eidos Montreal, and it was published by Square Enix. Now, many people might think, why am I reviewing a game that came out in 2011? It's not new. Most people have already played it that wants to play it. Well, it's because I have a lot of spare time and I just played it and I think it deserved a review. Because there might be people that are going to buy it on a Steam sale on a later date. It was just on the Steam sale, and it's a fucking great game. So I will appreciate if you tried it, because it is really worth your money. And I'm going to tell you why with this review. So let's cover the presentation first. The game looks amazing. It's really a Square Enix game. It has that kind of feel to it, and it's well developed. It's polished on most places. There is fluid animation. The games look sick when you're doing instant kill moves and so on. So the story follows Adam Jensen, who gets kind of caught between this battle with augmented people and non-augmented people, because some people believe that it is wrong to tamper with the human body, while others believe that it kind of is the way to improve the future. So Adam gets mortally wounded in an attack on the place he's working, and pretty much one of the teams there, one of the scientists, are getting kidnapped, or 4 scientists, and he thinks they are dead. So, but in the attack he gets mortally wounded and is forced to do augmentation on his body to survive. So we meet him 6 months later, and he's kind of like this half robot, half human thing. But he never got the choice to do it. So the thing he's going to find out is what is going on, who attacked the place he worked, and what can he do to stop them. So he's going to go to a number of places, trying to figuring out a peaceful solution to the warfare around augmented people. So I'm not going to spoil the story for you, because the story is really the treat here. The story is really well placed, put together, and I'm not kidding. I was actually shocked by how the kind of like the manuscript is made, because some of the dialogue here are really first class. Some of it are a little bit boring and a little bit the stellar stuff, but other than that, it's really good. The story really puts it together, and it's lifted by some inspiring music. The music is great. I don't have any drawbacks so far when it comes to the presentation, because really this is a quality game. But as I know, the story is just a cover, and what makes or breaks a game is the gameplay, and this is what we're going to look into. So you get 2 types of gameplay you can choose. You can go for a more stealthy approach, taking enemies from the shadows or avoiding enemy altogether. You could also go for a more heavy type of gameplay. Now, there is bonuses for not getting caught during the entire game, or during an entire level, sorry. Or you can actually avoid being seen altogether and get a bonus for that as well. So the stealth approach is really challenging. It takes a lot of more time than going around guns blazing. But at the same time, you can't just go around guns blazing, because the enemies, especially on normal or harder, is really, really, really challenging in some parts. I also died several times because I ran out of ammo. I didn't go full stealth. I was kind of like a hybrid, trying to assassinate as much as possible, because that was really fun. Looking at all those kill animations, and they look amazing. You can actually stun an enemy as well, and it doesn't make as much noise. So that's also really cool how they made that. And of course, hacking. Hacking is really free XP. It's really great. It's challenging enough that it doesn't become a grind, it doesn't become a hassle, and it's really okay. There are a number of weapons in the game. Most are pretty cool to use. I think the pistol is a little bit weak, but other than that, the game is really cool. The guns are really well designed. Everything is actually very well designed. So you are spending these points as you gain XP. You actually get new augmentations or improvements to your body, and that's really cool because you have to choose what you want, because there is no way that you're going to get to upgrade everything. So you have to pick and choose wisely and how you want to go with the gameplay. So there are things like you can see through walls, jump higher, uh, you can take more damage, and so on. There's also this weapons kind of things, you know, you can take out two enemies at the same time with the same kill move. That's just awesome to watch. And there's so many things you can do. And you never get punished for what you want to go, because everything is pretty much cool. Everything is pretty great. And hacking. You can actually upgrade your hacking. That's really cool as well. Now, one drawback for the game is the boss fight. The boss fight is the weakness of the game. They're not that great. They feel like the same. And to be honest, I really want to see more how better designs on the bosses, because they are not boring, but they're nothing special. They're just like big enemies, shoot a lot of them, and they are really similar to each other. So I really want them to fix that if they're making a sequel. Also, when it comes to replay, yes, this game is replayable because there's a lot of dialogue that you don't get, because you have to make choices in your dialogue and how you talk with other people, which is really great. There's also a lot of side quests that are great to do. They're nothing special, but they are entertaining. And if you want to do everything, be my guest, it takes time. The bosses, that is the only letdown I had in this game. The rest is really superior to almost anything on the market when it comes to this type of games. Of course, there are better games there. I won't mention them by name because I think it will frag my review a little bit. But yes, the game is great. And as a score, it was really hard for me to get a perfect score for it, because it's not a perfect game, not close. But it's, I will say, a 8.8 of 10, because the game got the quality, it got the story, it got the gameplay, it got weak bosses. Damn, I'm sorry for that part, but in a game, it will take about 20-25 hours to complete. And also there is harder difficulties and other ways to play it, so be my guest, try this game out. I bought it on a Steam sale, it cost me about $7 I think. Really cheap, but it will be worth every penny, you know, it's a great game. So that's it. I will get more videos in the upcoming time, because I got some new games, including Warhammer 40k, Crisis, and so on. So it's going to be fun to try out. This is me signing out, and I see you next time.